Iron deficiency and pica. Strange behavior that appears in some people who suffer from iron deficiency, especially women and children with low incomes.
Too much iron can cause toxic effects, so it's important that people limit their iron stores. A healthy diet that includes fortified food is not likely to cause any problem for most individuals. Hemochromatosis is a metabolic disorder that occurs when too much iron is absorbed from the body.
Iron poisoning. What do high doses of iron cause? Nausea and vomiting. 2. Confusion, shock, and dizziness. 3. Diarrhea and constipation. 4. Heart failure. 5. Shortness of breath. 2. If you suspect iron poisoning, contact your nearest poison sites. Iron recommendations for each of the following and why. A man needs 8 milligrams of iron because most men eat more than 2000 calories a day. Women in their reproductive 8 milligrams. Because women have higher iron needs and lower energy needs. Average age of a woman needs 12 to 30 kilograms to meet her iron need. Vegetarians times as much iron 1.8 to make up for the low. 6. Dried fruit, example raisins. 7. Seeds, examples
Iron food sources. Example: liver, mussels, broccoli, octopus, and nuts. The FDA doesn't mandate iron enrichment, but most states require manufacturers to enrich flour and grain products with iron. Iron added to foods is non-heme iron, which is not absorbed as well as heme iron. But when eaten with absorption-enhancing food, enrichment iron can increase iron stores and reduce iron deficiency. Note: cases of iron overload, enrichment may exacerbate the problem. The bioavailability of iron: high in meats, fish, and poultry, intermediate in grains and legumes, low in most vegetables, especially those containing oxalates such as spinach. How to get maximum absorption of non-mineral iron? Eat meat for the MPF factor and fruits or vegetables for vitamin C. The iron of baked beans, for example, will be enhanced by the MPF factor in a piece of pork served with them. The iron of bread will be enhanced by the vitamin C in a slice of tomato on a sandwich. The absorption of this iron may be poor, perhaps only 1 to 2%, but every little bit helps a person who's trying to increase iron intake. Iron supplementation. People who are iron deficient may need supplements. Many physicians routinely recommend iron supplements to pregnant women, infants, and young children. Iron from supplements is less well absorbed than that from food, so the doses must be high. The absorption of iron. The absorption of iron taken as ferrous sulfate is better than that from iron supplements. Absorption also improves when supplements are taken between meals, at bedtime, on an empty stomach, and with liquids other than milk, tea, or coffee, which inhibit absorption. Notes: taking iron supplements in a single dose instead of several doses per day is equally effective and may improve a person's willingness to take it regularly. There is no benefit to taking iron supplements with orange juice because vitamin C doesn't enhance absorption from supplements as it does from food. Iron in selected foods. Iron. Protein foods, red and brown, and some vegetables, green, make the greatest contribution of iron to the diet. Human body, the absorption of this iron may be poor, perhaps only 1 to 2%, but every little bit helps a person who's trying to increase iron intake. Many doctors recommend iron supplements for pregnant women and young children. They should take high doses to ensure that they are well absorbed. Medical experts usually recommend iron supplements for pregnant women and young children. They should be taken at high doses to ensure that they are absorbed properly. The best way to ensure the iron supplements are absorbed is by taking them between meals and at bedtime. They should also be taken in a single dose instead of several. There is no benefit to taking iron supplements with orange juice because vitamin C doesn't enhance absorption from supplements as it does from foods. Most of the body's iron is in hemoglobin and myoglobin, where it carries oxygen for use in energy metabolism. Some iron is also required for enzymes involved in a variety of reactions. Special proteins assist with iron absorption, transport, and storage, all helping to maintain an appropriate balance, because both too little and too much iron can be damaging. Iron deficiency is most common among infants and young children, teenagers, women of childbearing age, and pregnant women. Symptoms include fatigue and anemia. Iron overload is most common in men. Heme iron, which is found only in meat, fish, and poultry, is better absorbed than non-heme iron, which occurs in most foods. Non-heme iron absorption is improved by eating iron-containing foods, with foods containing the MPF factor and vitamin C.